What's up, guys? It's your girl Kenzel here with 420 Intuition. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to our celebrity readings. All right, so Chriseanrock. Yep, yes sir. I had to double back and do this girl because honestly, child, I don't know what's going on with her, but I feel really bad. She's a young woman just growing up really fast. I mean, there's three sides to the story. Let's be frank. I'll be honest. I understand that, but I was just drawn to do a reading specifically on her to see the energy going on around her and kind of what's next. I don't want to just focus on couples all the time, so let's go ahead and just get straight into it, okay? If I can have the energy surrounding Chriseanrock, 3/14/2000 financial. What's the financial energy surrounding this girl? What's the financial energy surrounding 3/14/2000? All right. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a spiritual power to everything that you visualize eventually becomes reality. I mean, she does talk about a lot about trying to manifest. I mean, it might not be always the best things that she's manifesting, but hey, I believe it. So I definitely feel like we won't hear the last of her. I definitely feel like she's possibly growing financially or at least professionally. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of fears of underlying chasing. So I feel like, I think currently maybe that's the energy she's on as far as chasing the bag, or chasing behind someone is possibly avoiding her money. So maybe she's actually shifting. Maybe this hold that she's had in this relationship is starting to kind of fizzle out a little bit, especially when it comes to her looking toward her future and financially. So I feel like she's starting to finally understand that. Maybe she's starting to understand that she has been chasing all of the wrong things, and maybe that was blowing some money for her, or maybe that was really getting in ways, or it really messing with her and possibly even I would say threaten her success, the future of her success. So I think right now financially what's going on around her is I wouldn't be surprised if there is some shifts in some things going on behind the scenes. I definitely feel like she's possibly going to branch out to do other things, not just one thing. I wouldn't be surprised if, she tries to do some acting here and there, or maybe even have her own show or something like that. I definitely feel like I don't feel like this is the end of her 15 minutes, if that's what you really want to call it. The saying 15 minutes of fame. Give me more. Give me more for 3/14/2000. What's the energy surrounding her in love? Because, everybody want to be nosy with this shit. In love. What's surrounding 3/14/2000 in love? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay. Blue got something to worry about, because I really feel like she possibly is going to start unrequited love. And here he comes. Yeah. I honestly feel like this person, I feel like Chrisean is actually getting to the mental state of possibly, all right, I really need she's realizing how young she is. I think she's realizing how toxic this is, how she's starting to look. Maybe she's starting to feel more and more crazy rather than accepted. I'm getting kind of like gaslit. I'm getting a lot of different energy. But I honestly feel like she's realizing, you know what, I'm chasing this person, and honestly, they don't really want what I want. So eventually, what happens? Someone just has enough. And I honestly feel like that's this girl's energy. I mean, unrequited love and flirt. So she is, people say that she's been spotted with other people. So honestly, I think that she's being for real this time. I think her, that's so funny. I'm not even gonna take all these, but this is definitely something I feel like I need to take. It says not enough, wedding rings, talking, coffin, and I like you. If this doesn't scream, like, come on, bro. If this doesn't scream moving on, I think she's possibly going to move on to someone who actually has some mutual feelings for her, who isn't going to kind of have. See, here's the thing. Do I feel like the person she's connecting to possibly has feelings for her? Yes, but I think that she's more of a monogamous type of relationship type of person, and this person that she's actually famously connected to, I think they're really polyamory. I think that they want to have multiple people, multiple partners, and you have somebody who's trying to conform, and you have literally a circle and a square, and they just don't fit. And that's just, to me, as far as relationship wise. So I think that she honestly is slowly but surely completely breaking away from this this infamous connection she has with someone. I don't want to say the person's name because this is about her, not about them. So the person that she's connecting with, do I feel like it's really going to be over? Yeah. I think that she actually is going to possibly possibly meet somebody, I wouldn't be surprised. She gives me vibes of a person who honestly loves love. And I think if she gets, because she's a Pisces, so I think that she kind of gets swept up in that. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't have like a shocker of like she ran off and got married with someone like on a whim. That's the vibe she gives me. She lives a lot of her life on a whim, and hey, we're all here for it, right? So I like that. I like the fact that she's branching out. But let's go ahead and get the energy. Let's go ahead and dig deeper in the cards. All right. Can I have the energy currently surrounding 3/14/2000? What's the energy currently surrounding moving forward? Told you guys. I definitely feel like her and this person are going to break up. She's tired. There's a lot of exhaustion here. There's a lot of exhaustion here. She honestly definitely feels the unrequited love. You see how she was willing to jump, but he wasn't. There's always one person who's willing to go when the other person isn't. Do I feel like it's fully on her? Yeah. It's just, yeah, especially with the lovers here. I think good dick is keeping her around, and empty promises of future is possibly keeping her around. I think when it's good, she's very hopeful on the future. Honestly, I think they work well together too, possibly. There's money here involved. This is definitely about them. About her, I should say. When it comes to the full card here, we have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Coins. To me, this is kind of her journey of knowing, hey, I've been taking this step left and right to be with this person. I've been taking the step left and right to find love. I think that lust is more here than love, and she's starting to actually realize it is unrequited love, and I'm never going to be enough for this person. I know a lot of her tweets go up and down. There is always kind of sporadic. I love him. I don't. We're not broken up. We're together. I get that. But honestly, behind the scenes, she knows she's kind of, this is her downfall. If she stays in this relationship, it's going to be her downfall. Wholeheartedly. And I think she's starting to see that this person, that she is a star on her own right. And she possibly is starting to see, people just like, what do you mean she's a star, Kendall? I mean, shit, you guys are tuning into this girl. She has some kind of quality about her, and she's in the blogs constantly, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, doesn't matter. She's a beautiful person. She's just going through something publicly, and she's going through a toxic situation publicly. So for her, I think she does realize. People are just like, does she realize what she's going through? This girl realizes it. She's honestly behind the scenes. It's probably more where maybe contract with whatever reality show that they have to kind of keep this up. But behind the scenes, I feel like there's no love here. I think that she knows that she's not really giving her all to the situation anymore. She's trying to protect her mental, her peace. She's honestly trying to protect her financial, her future as well. And is she hurt behind not being the one? Yes, because honestly, she does want to marry this person. She wants to be the only one. But I think she finally grasped the concept that this person, you guys do not have the same style of love. It's not like the fact that you guys couldn't love each other. I think people need to stop judging to see if this man loves her or not, because he could love her in his own twisted way. Hell, we don't know. But I definitely feel like there is money to be made here. I think financially she's going to do somewhat well. Only reason why I'm saying that is because when she actually the energy that's currently surrounding her right now is the fact that she is kind of, she's dealing with the fact of losing a love that she thought was going to be forever. Sincerely, she thought this love was going to be forever, and she's kind of dealing with it. So what she's dealing with, she's going to throw herself into her work. Unfortunately, I definitely feel like her emotions are going to be peaking out here and there. I definitely feel like we're not going to see the end of her abuse of alcohol. Again, allegedly, this is my opinion. I definitely feel like this girl uses a lot of things to cope. So in the midst of her working, there's going to be a roller coaster. That's just because she's going through her emotions and trying to deal with it as a person. She doesn't really deal with emotions well. It's like she's all into something and other things kind of fall to the wayside. And I think that's her snapping out of it. So with this Queen of Pentacles coming here and saying, fuck that relationship, I need to focus on me. And then immediately the Eight of Coins. Yeah, we're not going to see the last of her. But I definitely feel like we're going to see the last of her wanting to have this relationship. I wholeheartedly think she's going to move on. Let's get more energy for 3/14/2000. What's around 3/14/2000? Yeah, this devilish energy. She's trying to work through some of her addictions. I'm not going to lie. She is trying to work through some of her stresses. I think that's great. I honestly genuinely do see that she's getting therapy. You're like, how do you see that? I mean, when you're sitting here trying, I mean, how else do you feel lighter when you're dealing with your addictions and trying to work through your devilish energy, when you're trying to barrel through it and leave things behind that are heavy for you? I feel that she's genuinely going to have therapy. I get that vibe. Give me more for 3/14/2000. A contract here. So I definitely feel like she's going to get fine. We're not wholeheartedly, we're not done seeing what she has to offer as far as, I don't know, talent. There's contracts here. That wedding could definitely be some type of a commitment. I feel like another relationship is possibly going to poke through, one where she's not going to have all these feelings she was feeling before. It's when the timing is right for her too. When she's healing herself and she might have people she's possibly fucking with right now, texting here and there, whatever, doing cute shit, putting herself out there as she fucking should. Because to me, you're single in this relationship, especially it's a one-sided relationship. One person wants this, the other person, nah. So unrequited makes perfect sense. But for this person, I think that connection that she really does need is going to happen when she's really in the deep part of her healing. So if you see her connected with people right now, I don't feel like they're going to last, but there is going to be one that kind of breaks the mold. Yep, look at this. Shut the fuck up. Yep. Yeah. Come on now. This is kind of symbolic. The King of Pentacles for me, for Chrisean, is not just her meeting her match. Because look, someone shows up and that's not trying to hurt her, is not trying to stab her in the back, is not trying to gain anything from her, is not trying to use her in any type of way. This is someone genuinely coming on their own fruition. Like they want to just come forward because they see something in her. So I definitely feel like the King of Pentacles is symbolic from her possibly really having that ultimate relationship she's looking for. I think it's going to happen for her, again, while she's healing, after therapy, through therapy. I definitely feel like somebody's going to rise to the top. But also, it's not just another person, it's herself. This is her actually getting into the switching off from that letting things happen or that receiving moment of femininity, because when they talk about don't be a masculine woman, she's going to kind of go in that because she knows jumping in her masculinity is going to secure her bag. She has to, because she has to break free. She's breaking free from her past. This is whatever past she was. She doesn't want to feel these pains anymore. She's had enough. People are saying, I know it's kind of crazy to say, especially if she just got a new tattoo, right? Like you have this man's name tatted on you. You have his face on you, not once, but twice now. What's the deal? I wholeheartedly think that this girl is it's starting to break away. And I think it's just too far gone in a sense of like in the limelight. You know what I mean? Publicly, it's just like she has to keep this up because their show just started. So I think cap. I'm calling cap on this relationship. I'm calling cap on this connection. I think he can lure her back in with sex and shit like that, but eventually that's not going to be enough. Let's clarify. Why is the Hierophant here? I clarify the Hierophant. We have the Knight of Wands reversed. To me, that's her rejecting his relationship, going back to the drawing board. Yeah. So this the relationship series that she's going to be in, I wholeheartedly know it's not going to be him. Actually, this actually tried to come out this way. I know it's not going to be him. It's not going to be him. This is the rejection of somebody who wants to belong to the streets, someone who wants to be out here, someone's having fun, enjoying their life. And I honestly feel like he's reflection of the Knight of Wands. So I think for her connection is mainly going to be her future. Like she's going to kind of go into hiding a little bit. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if we don't see them around each other because there's a lot of reflection and she needs to rebalance herself. Yeah. I mean, it's just a lot of emotion going on here. Any last minute things that we don't know about, they're going to be done. Any last minute things we don't know about, only focusing on 3/14/2000. Told you. Knight of Wands reverse. She's done. This is over. This is like, there's no coming back from this connection. Queen of Swords, I mean, she is an artist, so the thing is, she does view that connection as something that actually kind of set her back a little bit, and she's tired of the bickering, arguing. All she wants is nothing but peace in her mind, and she doesn't want to move forward, and she wants to heal from his manipulation and the secrets and the lies. There's going to be a lot of shit that comes out. There's going to be a lot of things that come out. I feel like the things are going to come out, especially about finances. I'm not saying, I don't know, he giving me a lot of pimp and hoe vibes. I'm not going to lie. I just feel like somebody is not getting paid properly. But again, I can't blame anybody but the person being involved, because you allowed your emotions to get the best of you and allowed, I don't know, there's something going on in partnerships. There's a lot of secrets, a lot of fears, there's a lot of manipulation in this partnership, and that's what she's trying to heal herself from. She will. So if you're wondering if she's going to be able to bounce back with somebody else, absolutely. Love does come around. She is going to be, if you don't, this comes full circle. Look at this. I'm going to end it right here. Attracting, not change. Anything you chase or after will run the other way because of fears underlying chasing, right? Attracting, not chasing. All forms of abundance. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. What is this? Is this not magician energy? And is this not Six of Cups energy of mutual love, bitch? This is gonna happen for her. I feel better now that I had this little reading, because I'm honestly really sincerely, concerned for this girl, because she is gone, honey, but I don't think she's as gone as we think. I think there's more behind the scenes than we see. I think there's possibly, again, somebody's going to reach the top, but this relationship between her and the person that was with, she's not, a year from now, it's not going to be like this. Trust. Yeah, I definitely feel like she is trusted that she's going to be out this. Helpful people. I feel like she is going to start developing more and more people who knew her before, going back to her original people, maybe going back to more of her family, going back to, doing therapy. She's getting her life together. And you see how this is the transition, transcending. Yeah. Come on now. Give me more. Any last minute angel oracle advice? And then no need to worry. Hands down. Within the next few weeks, bitch. I thought a year. Within the next few weeks, it says. I believe this. I believe it. And I'm glad. You know why I'm glad is because this person can actually get some healing. This person can actually get, the help that they need. This person is so young and so full of life that honestly, you have a long life ahead of you. I mean, I don't know how long, but you have a long life ahead of you. This is what it looks like. You're only in your early 20s. Like, come on now. Within the next few weeks, I would not be surprised if we don't see her out actually actively grinding her ass off, and we see her just on random dates with random people, or actually connected with somebody, and we see her with that person for a while. So 2023, I think her and this connection she had with this other person is going to be a thing of the past. Who knows, behind closed doors, they might still have their little on again, on off again talking and stuff like that. But this relationship is done. Yeah, I don't see it continuing. All right, people. Well, I appreciate you guys tapping into this reading. It does mean a lot to me. Feel free to smash the like button or even comment below on a celebrity or celebrity couple you want me to cover. Please comment below. I'm going to do my best to actually hold myself accountable and get on these readings on the daily for you guys, rather than, sporadically every month or so. We have some goals over here. Next 30 days to take this to actually take new heights every day. So please feel free to comment below on some celebrities you want for some celebrity tea, whether it be single or relationships, and your girl is going to get on it right away. All right. So I'm sending you guys nothing but good highs and good vibes your way. Later.